Stop being okay with everything. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. Conformity to the present is invisibility to the future. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. A wise general makes a point of foraging of the enemy. Without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. Better the comfort of a lie than the absurdity of the truth. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. The man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't are both right. You cannot open a book without learning something. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. To go outside what your charge was and to try to solve everything yourself is dangerous. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Let the speaker speak truly and the judge decide justly. Never feel guilty or ashamed for the mistakes of others. Because people don't have wings, we look for ways to fly. When something can be read without effort, great effort has gone into its writing. Attack where he is unprepared. Sally forth when he does not expect you. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. When you take control of your attitude, you take control of your life. Sometimes not getting what you want is a brilliant stroke of luck. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. The better organized the state, the duller its humanity. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. Staying in the past won't help you move on to your future. Do not fear the thorns in your path, for they draw only corrupt blood. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. You don't have to like someone, but you have to treat them as you wish to be treated. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. The mistakes I've made are dead to me, but I can't take back the things I never did. We should forgive our enemies, but not before they are hanged. Many things are not as they seem. The worst things in life never are. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. I had to philosophize, otherwise I could not live in this world. Your preciousness lies in your essence. It cannot be lost by anything that happens. This place has only 3 exits, sir: madness and death. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. Misconceptions play a prominent role in my view of the world. I is for integrity. Be honest with yourself and others. I believe in looking reality straight in the eye and denying it. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Anyone who does anything creative is always going to want to change. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Silence is nice to have if you wanted it, but maddening if you didn't. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. In the haunted house of life, art is the only stair that doesn't creak. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today. Better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. Speak to me. I will spend my lifetime trying to understand you. Weak leadership can wreck the soundest strategy. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. Success is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. Life is all about becoming a better version of yourself. The enlightened ruler is heedful, and the good general full of caution. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. At some point, we all look up and realize we are lost in a maze. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. Lower your expectations, but never lower your standards. If you can feel the future, then you are about to experience it. It is the certainty that they possess the truth that makes men cruel. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. Life happens, shit happens, and it happens a lot, to a lot of people. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. If you are far from the enemy, make him believe you are near. Hold yourself back, or heal yourself back together. You decide. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. Respect is earned. Honesty is appreciated. Trust is gained. Loyalty is returned. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. Honest is how I want to look. The truth doesn't glitter and shine. Everyone who got to where they are had to begin where they were. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing his self is not a scholar. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war.